Coming up next, we welcome Tony Astle, masterchef from Antoines Restaurant in Parnel. Once a month, we look for the best wines in New Zealand to sample and appreciate. This month, we visit vineyards at Martinborough, Marlborough and Central Otago. Tony Astle, our masterchef.
Darren,
Finally arrived, Tony.
How are you? It's been a long time.
We've won the World Cup since you were last here, and of course, what do you think of all these cooking programs, Tony? You're a master chef yourself. They've replaced Coronation Street, Tony.
Well,
what do you think of that?
That's a bit of a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that was a bit of a blunder myself, because you know what? At the moment, I think there are too many cooking shows. Some of them really are an embarrassment. It's all right if you got My Sky, I suppose. And we at our age all have My Sky, don't we?
Yes, exactly. Tony, I always look forward to this wonderful moment in the week and when we have there they are, Tony, three beautiful wines on the table. I will allow you, Tony, to introduce the three wines.
Well, we have Catalina, which is from Marlborough.
Yep.
And that's the Sauvignon Blanc. We have a Gewürztraminer, and that is from Martinborough. And then way down we go to Central Otago, and we've got the Rockburn Pinot Noir.
So, Tony, let the wine tasting begin.
I think we'll go with the Catalina Sounds 2011 Sauvignon Blanc. Okay. Now this wine definitely, they recommend you drink it young. Because, and Sauvignon Blancs should, but I actually still like to keep them a little longer and just keep them because they actually do change. And I love a Sauvignon Blanc when it's a little bit older. That's personal, I might say.
And it's just outside Blenheim. It's called Catalina Sounds, and it's got its name from an Australian-Italian businessman. His name is John Valmorbida. And he came over here. Of course, his history with being Italian, he's in the wine and the food area, and he said, I love this region. This
man is a mad, passionate flyer. And his favourite plane is Catalina, so of course...
Okay, Marlborough Sounds and Catalina.
Yeah.
So put the two of them together and you've got Catalina Sounds.
It's perfect, isn't it?
Exactly. Now the vineyard, Tony, it's 30 hectares and 90% of the production is Sauvignon Blanc, and that's what we're going to be drinking in just a moment. So Tony...
You've been waiting 5 weeks for this, so
let's have a taste.
See what I mean about the little bit of spritzing there? Now look, do not be fooled by the colour here, because this is flavour bouncing out of the glass.
Oh, it's beautiful, Tony. And the winemaker, he's got a famous name, hasn't he? The winemaker.
Well, he has.
Yeah.
And it's not Sir either. This is actually Peter Jackson. He should be knighted.
Peter Jackson.
This one should. We could have two Sir Peter Jackson.
He is an Australian, and he came here about 6 years ago. So he just loves the region, and he's doing a magnificent job, isn't he?
Now you can actually taste a little bit of something in here because the final blending is in 100% oak barrels, so you can actually taste that coming through. I think really what I would be serving this with at the moment, white asparagus is my favourite.
Why wouldn't that be
And I'll
beautiful?
tell you what, white asparagus are beautiful, and this would actually go very, very well with it. Also, I'm sort of thinking pawa, kina. I'd go away from oysters on this one, but tarragon with, they actually suggest to have tarragon, well, with chicken or with fish, Patagonian toothfish with tarragon. Oh, I tell you, this would be great, Jared.
Yeah.
This is the sort of Sauvignon Blanc, and I know a lot of people don't like cellaring Sauvignon Blancs. I would actually cellar this for a year and let the oak sort of come out maybe a little bit more, and it would then change into a different wine. I love the way Sauvignon Blancs change into things sometimes, and I like to keep things for over a year just to see what happens, because you know what? People drink them so young, you never know what they're going to end up like.
Now, Tony, if you do want to try one of these beautiful wines from Catalina Sounds, you can call Alan or Lisa, and the telephone number, get hold of them. I mean, what about a case for Christmas? 03 579 6148. It's the South Island number, 03 579 6148. Talk to Alan or Lisa, and they can give you all the details you want. And of course, Tony, that's the first beautiful wine we've got on the table, wine number 2.
Wine number 2. You know, I'm quite excited about this because it's Gewürztraminer, and New Zealanders really have not embraced it properly. I get angry with them because they don't quite know. It's a very powerful wine, herbaceous, it's fragrant. It's got high natural sugar. It's got a bouquet of lychees, which is
I know that fruit, yeah.
Yeah, and which is actually a great fruit.
Now, not only the name of the wine, Tony, but Haythornthwaite. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah, you can say that one.
This one, dripping in medals, dripping with medals.
And
London, Hong Kong.
You know, and there's Hong Kong, there's pure bronze, there's Hong Kong bronze, there's Air New Zealand pure silver, just to name a few. And it's it has won huge amount of awards. Now the owners are Mark and Susan. Mark is South African. He came here to New Zealand with IBM. Susan also, they both work, they're hands-on. She also runs the accommodation side of things. She runs the tasting room. So they're in there, you know. And of course, he has rewarded, or she has rewarded herself, I'm not quite sure, you've got to be PC here really. The Gewürztraminer is named Susan. This is the...
he's named it after his wife.
And it's dry, this one. So
yeah, it's a lovely gesture, isn't it?
I mean, I think it's neat. Yeah. You know, they both are in the corporate world and they work in Wellington, which is, of course, a suburb of Martinborough, apparently. So, huge wine growing area, and it's just a little microclimate of its own, and the Pinots and everything that comes out of there is well worth drinking.
So, Tony, what about putting your hand on that bottle and pouring a lovely Gewürztraminer?
For you as well? I'll give you an extra slurp this time because I'm sure we're going to be excited about this. But just smell this because...
Oh, what are you getting, Tony?
You know, it's delicate, but there's a musk in there. I mean, just swirl it a little bit.
Yep.
Now just get that oiliness in the back there. Now,
yes.
This is actually dry, but it's full of all sorts of flavours there. You see what I'm talking about here?
Congratulations, Mark and Susan. This is beautiful.
It's delicate, you know. It's got good weight, but it's dry. This here goes so well with a lot of our spicy dishes that we have because when you've got spice, you know, you have that sort of burning hotness in your mouth, and this here just soothes it and marries with the spice. So, I mean, I've got a Thai tripe on my menu, and I tell you what, this would be the perfect match for it. I mean, but even my nostalgia tripe with the green peppercorns. See, I'm talking spice here. Another one is poached pears in Gewürztraminer with blue cheese stuffing, and that just with it. Oh, I tell you, heaven Tony, is calling.
Final test. How long would it take for this wine to make it onto the Antoine's wine list?
Tomorrow.
Thank you, Tony. Well, we move on to wine number 3. And
wine number 3, Gerald, is
our final wine.
We do love Pinot, don't we? This is Rockburn Vineyards in Cromwell.
Well, Tony, our notes here say that this region has about 1,000 hectares in cultivation, and Rockburn has about 50 of those. So they're right up there. Now, Rockburn, it started in 1991. And it was a 3-hectare hobby farm for Richard Bunton. And it grew and it grew, and their first commercial crop was in 1998. And today, Tony, they produce 14,000 cases.
Isn't that amazing? You know,
wow.
And you know, 59% of their crop is Pinot Noir.
59%.
59%.
Wow. Just shows you, doesn't it, how big that's got.
Central Otago has taken the world by storm with Pinot Noir.
And they're growing so big that Richard has taken on board 2 new partners, and they love their wine as well, Chris James and Paul Halford.
And let's not forget the most important person, the winemaker.
The winemaker, yeah.
Malcolm Rees Francis. Neat name, huh? Ooh. I mean, I'm just counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gold medals. Gold in the New Zealand International, gold in the Royal Easter Show, gold in Hong Kong, Wine State, gold medal, 5+5 stars. I mean, it can't get better than that. Cuisine.
So let's try it? Yes, let's try it, Tony. Check the aroma.
Barrel aged 10 months in 100% French oak.
Wow. That is sensational, isn't it?
It is good because now this is really a perfect Pinot Noir because it's, and I must say it's French in style, so I'm very happy. It's got a little bit of chocolate there. It's got all the nuances of a good Pinot Noir. I mean, the balance is unbelievable. The texture is amazing. And my mouth is now salivating, so it means that the old taste buds are going like crazy, meaning you have to have another one.
Now, Tony, if you'd like to buy some of this wine, of course, for our viewers throughout New Zealand, you can. They have a Salador, and of course, a telephone number, and the website. Here it is: 03445 005. 03445 005. Give them a call and possibly order a couple of cases for Christmas. You couldn't go wrong with this one.
This one here is just going to be perfect for your Christmas dinner.
Yeah. Now, Tony, the last time you were in here, we had a competition and you had to name the 3 wines. And we have a winner here. It came out of the drawer and it's a Titirangi number. Mary and Victor McIsaac. And they have won a romantic night for 2 at Antoines. And they have to give you a call at your telephone number there, Tony.
At 0937987556. They must talk to me.
They must talk, book in with you.
Perfect. We look forward to seeing them.
And of course, we have another competition, Tony. It just rolls on. And all you have to do is email Jared at The Beat Goes On and put these 3 names in the email: Catalina Sounds, Haythornthwaite, and Rockburn. So simple.
Well, lucky all baby boomers have my Sky. They don't have to remember.
Tony Astle.
Hey, always a pleasure.
Always great to see you.
Thank you.
See you before Christmas Day.